Please like, comment, and subscribe. Best pet insurance in Ohio 2022. Only a pet in the Buckeye state could lower your blood pressure and make gloomy winters more manageable. Pets in Ohio could face a number of health issues such as allergies, tiny bug bites, and extreme weather conditions that can cause injuries. Protecting a furry friend with pet insurance can help you give them the care they need without breaking the bank. Best pet insurance in Ohio. Here are the best pet insurance companies in Ohio. Pets Best, great for choices of deductible. Lemonade, best price for kittens and puppies. Many Pets, best for lowest out-of-pocket claims cost. Embrace, best for superior benefits. And Vigo, great for short waiting period for accident coverage. Types of pet insurance plan. Whether you're concerned about pet allergies or broken bones, there's a pet insurance plan for your situation. Pet insurance plans usually fall into these three buckets. Accident and illness plans. Accidents and illness plans are the most common types of pet insurance. They can cover a broad range of expenses resulting from injuries and illness. Illnesses such as accidents such as broken bones or skin laceration, illnesses such as ear infections or urinary tract infections, chronic conditions like diabetes, genetic issues like allergies, dental illnesses, hospitalizations and surgeries, X-rays and MRIs, behavioral training accidents only planned. This type of plans offers limited benefits by only covering costs associated with accidents. Accidents-only pet insurance plans cover emergencies such as toxic or foreign object ingestions, bites from poisonous critters, ligament tears, broken bones, wellness and routine care plans. Pet insurance companies sometimes offer wellness and routine care add-ons that pay for expenses related to a pet's preventive care needs. For an additional cost, you can add these plans to help pay for things like vaccination, tick and flea prevention, routine checkups. How pet insurance works. Price is usually an essential factor if you're shopping for the best pet insurance in Ohio. Understanding how each pricing factor plays a role in the cost of a plan can help you make a choice that fits your budget. Are components of a pet insurance policy that affect your monthly premium. Pet insurance deductible. A deductible is an amount you pay out of pocket before the insurance starts to pay. For example, if you have a $250 annual deductible and you end up with a $250 vet bill, you have to pay the entire bill yourself. But if you revisit the vet within the year, your insurance reimburse you for costs up to the policy limits. Selecting a higher deductible helps lower your premiums, but you have to pay more out of pocket upfront. Pet insurance reimbursement percentage. Depending on the insurer, you might also select a reimbursement level, which is the portion your insurance company pays of a vet bill after you've made your deductible. Common reimbursement level option can range between 50% and 100%. Choosing a lower reimbursement percentage will lower your premium. Pet insurance annual coverage cap. Some pet insurance companies let you select a coverage cap, which is the annual limit they will pay out for claims. Some pet insurance companies offer unlimited coverage caps, while others offer specific amounts such as $5,000 or $10,000. In addition to the choices above, this factor can influence the amount you pay for the coverage. Pet age and gender. Pet's breed, your zip code. While you may not have control over the characteristic of your pet and your location, you can usually choose the components of a plan so that you pay lower premiums or have higher reimbursement. How to find the best pet insurance in Ohio. Price isn't the only factor to consider if you're shopping for the best pet insurance in Ohio. Other considerations should include waiting period for coverage. Typically, pet insurance plans supply a waiting period, which means you might wait for the coverage to begin. Waiting periods can range between a day or two to several weeks. Since waiting periods vary by the insurance company, it's wise to identify companies with shorter waiting periods. After all, you're paying for coverage, you want to be able to use it as soon as possible. For example, Figo has a 1-day accident waiting period, while Healthy Paws has a 15 days accident waiting period. Also, watch out for extended waiting periods for a condition like hip dysplasia. If your pet is prone to these issues, you could have to wait months before coverage will pay for the costs associated with this condition. And then discount. You can save money on your pet insurance policy with companies that offer discount. Common discount include military discount, annual payment discount, and multi-pet discounts when buying insurance for more than one pet. For example, Nationwide offers a 5% multi-pet discount, and Prudent Pet provides a 10% multi-pet discount. Routine care add-on. This protection helps pay for preventive costs and wellness care, such as an annual vet checkup. Direct payment to veterinarian. Typically, you will pay the entire vet bill first when you visit the vet. Then you submit a claim and your pet insurance company reimburses you for its portion of the cost. However, some pet insurance companies like Trupanion will pay the vet directly if the vet has the compatible software installed. Buying insurance from a company that gives you this option will help minimize your initial out-of-pocket cost. Extra pet insurance packs from 24/7 vet helpiness to special pricing at the pharmacy. Pet insurance company may offer a variety of free perks. For example, selecting a company with a 24/7 vet helpline will be available if your pet gets sick in the middle of the night. Ohio pet laws. Ohio law requires dog owners to keep their pets under control, including using lasers when in public. Most Ohioans can own dogs, but there are exceptions. The state forbids any person who is convicted of a plead guilty to a felony offense of violence from owning certain dogs for up to 3 years after release from prison or upon the person's final release from other sanctions. The dogs forbidden include unspayed and under dogs age 12 weeks and older, or dogs deemed dangerous. Beyond state statutes, municipalities also have their own pet-related laws. Here are some of those regulations in Ohio for biggest cities. Columbus, Ohio. Pet laws. Franklin County, which includes Columbus, require owners to license dogs aged 3 months and older. You must also vaccinate dogs for rabies before you can purchase a license. Violators may be fined or could be imprisoned for up to 30 days. Dog owners in Columbus may have their pets securely leased or under direct control. Direct control means your pet will come, sit, and stay on command, and the owner isn't allowed to do their pet loose on other people's property. Columbus also limits how long a dog can be tethered outside. Dogs should not be tethered outside alone between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. or if the National Weather Service or government authority uses a heat or cold advisory. The regulation also limits the types of collars and chains pet owners can use to tether their dog. The country has dangerous, vicious, and nuisance dog regulations that take effect depending on the incident. Dangerous and vicious dogs must also be confined on the owner's property, and the prison must get a dangerous dog tag from the country's editor's office. Failing to get a dangerous dog tag is considered a fourth-degree misdemeanor or a first offense with a $250 maximum fine and 30 days imprisonment. Owner of dogs deemed vicious must have at least $100,000 of liability insurance coverage. Owners of dogs deemed dangerous may be required to have at least $100,000 of liability insurance. Cleveland pet laws. Cleveland regulation limits homes to no more than 2 dogs, excluding puppies aged 3 months and younger. Dog owners must license dogs aged 3 months and older. Owners should keep their pet leashed on public property and in parks. Your dog must be under control at all times. Cleveland also limits when or how long a person can leave a tethered dog alone outside. For example, you cannot tether a dog outside for more than 6 hours in a 24-hour period and no more than 2 consecutive hours with no less than 1 hour between tetherings. You also cannot tether a dog outside between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. or if a state or local authority or National Weather Service implementation, heat or cold advisory, or severe weather warning. The city also has regulation for specific dog breeds, including American Pit Bulls, Pit Bull Terriers, and Staffordshire Terriers. If you own one of those dogs, you have to register it with the city and show proof of at least $50,000 in liability insurance. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.